far for this team overall this week?
Yeah, practice going really well. We stacked up a lot of great practices, and we're ready for the game.
What jumps out about FAU? What do you have to do to be prepared for them?
They're really big and fast and strong on the outside. The DBs are really good, so we have to come in prepared and do our job.
Being 2-0, getting ready for another 2-0 team, the stakes just go up as the year goes on. What's that atmosphere like at this point of the year?
Right, yeah. We cranked it up a little bit in practice. Coach Traylor's bringing the energy. All the coaches bringing the energy. So we really feel it, and we're having really good practices. So I think we'll be ready.
How have you felt about the season you've put together so far this year individually?
Yeah, I think I'm doing pretty well. I'm still learning, still grinding. So as I continue to learn, I think I'll be better.
Start of the year, you're playing just a handful of snaps, and now you're in a starting role.
Yeah.
What did it take to sort of expand that over time?
Just keep my head down, just stay working, just learn from these older guys, and just staying in my playbook, and just things like that. Just keep on going, and it turned out pretty good.
Has it been meaningful to you to get that starting spot the last couple weeks?
Yeah, it's been meaningful. I've been working my whole life for this, so just to have it in my face now just makes me hungry and just keep on going.
What was your process like in coming to UTSA, and what sold you on UTSA?
Obviously, Coach Traylor is a great coach, and the atmosphere here is just wonderful. I mean, there's genuine people all around. San Antonio is a beautiful city, great academics, so no-brainer for me.
I know Coach Traylor's got a little connection to the Jacksonville area. How much did that play in for you?
Yeah, he knows a lot of my coaches. He actually taught my mom in high school, so I mean, I always had ties with him, and I knew I would go somewhere where I would be wanted and kind of appreciated, and I knew he would take good care of me, so it was a no-brainer for me to come here.
You mentioned going back a little bit in terms of that connection with him. Like, do you know about how old you were or when he first kind of got on your radar?
He's actually recruited my older brother coming out of high school, so he'll say things about him, and I always hear the name Jeff Traylor, and it just seemed like a cool dude. And then as I got older and started recruiting me, I just realized how genuine he was, and yeah, he was a great coach. So yeah.
What year was your brother?
2019. He graduated in 2019. He's in San Diego State right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What's that been like, having a sibling who kind of paved the way in some sense, or at least went through the process?
Man, he's a big part of why I'm here, actually. I mean, he trained me, he's teaching me a whole lot of things. We would train together and just teach me the whole college life, really. So big thanks to him and how far I've came.
You mentioned that Coach Traylor was at Jacksonville and might have even taught your mom. What was your reaction when you heard that connection was there?
That was crazy. I didn't realize it until he told me that, and it was just wild just hearing that.
I know he mentioned to us that your family always told him that you'd play for him someday. Did you get the sense that that's kind of where they wanted you to end up, or what was that part like?
Yeah, my parents, I think it was UNT or UTSA, and they already pushed for UTSA, and I just kept growing with it, and I just started to love it here. So. Yeah.
And you and Chris Carpenter were at Jacksonville at least for 1 year overlap, right? What was your guys' relationship like?
We were always close, and I was a freshman, he was a senior. He was kind of like a big brother for me, and in high school, just teaching me things. And so yeah, we didn't ever get to play with each other. I was on the freshman team, on varsity, but he always taught me things. I looked up to him and things like that. So yeah.
Did you reconnect with him during the recruiting process? Like, hey, what's it like here?
Oh, yeah.
What did he tell you about this place?
He called me a lot. He was doing his recruiting, and yeah, he just said it was the Jacksonville link up, and would be really good. Just us two on the field together. So yeah.
What does it do for you? He's on the team, and then you have Owen, who played at Rusk, which is just down the road.
Right.
Just having so many guys close to each other that are on the same team, what does that do for y'all?
Yeah, that was really good for us because in the summer we actually trained together. We were around routes together, getting our chemistry together. So that played a big part, and yeah, I think we'll be really good together.
We've talked to Kavorian about this too. It seems like East Texas guys kind of take pride in that region. Why is that something that's so central for you all?
East Texas I feel like it's really slept on. So I know UTSA has a lot of great athletes. So when they get the chance to shine, it's just like it's a relief and just trying to put on for that region.
It was an interesting time for you getting settled in here because Frank Harris was obviously dealing with some injuries through the spring and the off season. What's it like kind of developing that connection with him when he's not, on the field doing a lot of that stuff?
Yeah, he didn't go a lot in the summer or not a lot in the fall, but he always talked to me. He was always watching film with us and things like that. And he's just a cool guy, genuine guy. So yeah, he just put his arms around me, just teaching me things, and yeah.
When you signed here, Zakaria was still on the roster, and then it seemed like we didn't know if JT might be back playing a central role this season. Did you expect that you might have to kind of wait a year, or that it might be a little bit of a while before you had this kind of a role?
Actually, yeah, I thought I was going to wait a year. I thought those 3 guys were going to come back. They didn't, so I had to step up and kind of grow fast. But just watching those guys on film and just learning as much as I can from them guys, yeah, it just grew me a lot as a receiver.
When did it start to become more clear to you that you would have an opportunity to play right away?
During fall camp, I knew it was going to be pretty wide open. So I just had to come in every day and just work, grind, and just display my talents.
Yeah, what was your kind of reaction to that emotionally? Does it change your approach to the day-to-day to know that there might be some weight on you initially?
No, not really. I don't really feel any pressure. I mean, it's just football at the end of the day. Just go in and do what I was doing since a little kid. And so it's what I love. And it's just a great opportunity.
You obviously have a long career ahead of you and a lot of room to continue to grow. Are there certain goals that you set or targets for yourself as you look to the future?
No, I just take it day by day. Just again, day by day, just working, and whatever comes.